Now next topic is graph of a linear equation in two variables. Now in the previous chapter we have studied how to plot points in a graph. Here also we will be plotting points and we will join, and we can see that always for a linear equation we will get a straight line after joining the points. Fine. So it will be more clear with the help of examples. For example, the question says draw the graph for x plus y is equal to 7. Now for plotting the graph, first of all we have to find minimum 3 solutions. As in the previous exercise we have learned how to find the solutions. Now here minimum 3 solutions are required. So that solutions how we used to find?
3. Okay.
First step is try to write x or y in the form of another variable. For example, if I write y will be from here, it will be 7 minus x. Now we have to write 3 solutions. So we used to make box like this. X and y. Now we will be putting different values of x here and we will check what will be the value of y. For example, if I take x as 0, so y will be 7 minus 0 means 7. So first point is when I have taken x as 0, y was 7. Similarly, let us take x as 2. You can take 1 or 2 or any value. So y will be 7 minus 2, that is 5. So when you have taken x as 2, y you got as 5. Similarly, let us take 4, then y will be 3. So when x was 4, y is 3. So we have got 3 points. Now these points how we have to plot, as yesterday I told you in the previous lecture. The points are 0, 7, 2, 5, 4, 3. Now you all know how to plot these on graph, that I am showing you. Now you can see we got these 3 points 0, 7, 2, 5, 4, 3. Now we have to plot them on the graph. As I have taken the gaps of 2, 2, that is your wish, you can take the gap of 1, 1. Now first point is 0, 7. X 0, this is origin, 0, 7. So 7 will be here. So means this is my first point. I am writing 0, 7. Second is 2, 5. From here I want 2 and here I want 5. It will be here. This point is 2, 5. And third is 4, 3. 4 and from here is 3. So you can see these 3 points are on a straight line. You can highlight like this, and on this line we can write the equation also for which we have plotted this graph. So this is the graph for that linear equation which was given to us in the question. Now one more example is there. One solution, or you can say one point is given, that the point is 1, 2. We have to tell that on which line this point will lie, and then we have to tell how many such equations are there. That means you can say solution is given and we have to find the equation. Now you can see this is the value of x and this is y. So can I write one equation, x plus y is equal to 3? Because you can see here the value of x1, y2, it will be equal. Same way I can write one thing, y minus x equal to 1, because y is 2, x is 1, so 2 minus 1, 1. Similarly, we can write many equations. So the answer for this will be, the question asks no how many equations are possible. So we can write that we can have infinite equations. For example, one more I can write x multiply y is equal to 2, or y upon x again equal to 2, because 2 upon 1 will be 2. Similarly, we can have many equations possible for this. Now next example is, it's given that it is somewhere related to physics, that force applied on a body is directly proportional to the acceleration. You must have studied in physics also. We used to write force is directly proportional to acceleration, and when we remove this sign of proportionality we write some constant, and in physics we write it as ma. So in this question how we will solve, we will consider let force as y and acceleration we are taking as x. You can take x and y in opposite also. So it will become y is equal to m you can take, or k, any constant. This, so generally in the questions when this type of questions are given, the value of this constant is given. But here as it is not given, so you can take the value of k, any value. For example, I have taken it as 5. Let k equal to 5. So this is my equation. Now equation we have already made. We have to draw the graph also. For graph, as I told you, we will be needing minimum 3 solutions. Now here it is already being converted in the form y in the form of x. So if I take x as 0, 5 into 0, y will also be 0. X as 1, 5 multiply 1, 5. X as 2, 5 multiply 2, 10. Is it clear? So you can plot the graph as I have discussed in the previous question. Now next example is, some graphs are given in the question. You can see in the book it is given. I am solving one part. For first part the graph is given and these points are given. You can see in the book, and these 4 parts are given. We have to tell that for which equation the given graph is there. That means I have to check these all 3 points can satisfy in which equation. So we will be checking it one by one. All 3 should satisfy. Now if I check first, if I take the value of x as 1, y as 2, 1 plus 2 it will become 3. Is it equal to 0? No. So means this cannot be the equation. Similarly, let us check for second. Take the value of x as 1 and y as 2. Now here 2 into 1 2, y already 2. So first point is satisfied in this. When first is satisfied, we will check second. Take x as 0. Y will also be 0. Again satisfied. Third, take x as minus 1. 2 multiply minus 1. Minus 2, and the value of y is minus 2. So here all 3 are satisfied, means this is my answer. You can check the remaining options also, but out of 4 only 1 will be the answer. And when you have checked that first is satisfying, you have to check second also, third also, because like you can see here, this point is satisfying in this also, but both other they are not satisfying, so this cannot be the option. All 3 points should satisfy the equation. So this is my answer. Similarly you can do other parts also. So this all was about exercise 4.3.